Hey guys, it's Francisca. So welcome to lesson 1A of the Breathwork Toolkit course. I'm inserting this lesson as an afterthought really because I want to be sure that you're able to apply that framework that I gave you in lesson 1. So I talked about shallow versus deep, inhales versus exhales, whether you're breathing fast or whether you're breathing slow, whether you're breathing in the top part of your body or maybe the lower part of your body, and how that affects your nervous system. But I wanted to talk about how to apply that in real life. So I know I have some slideshows in that first lesson, but I wanted to kind of go over these slideshows a little bit deeper and just kind of share how you would use that in real time. So one of the reasons that you want to observe your breath is because once you start doing it and you start observing your breath, preferably outside of situations that really feel difficult for you, is because once you learn these breathing techniques outside of a certain circumstance, like let's say depression or anxiety, then you can guide yourself through situations where you're feeling depressed or anxious a little bit easier. You kind of build the muscle memory and you kind of build the resiliency inside of your body. And so if I say downregulate, as soon as I say that, my body starts calming down because I instinctively know, well, not instinctively, I learned how to downregulate. So just even the word downregulate causes me to start kind of speaking a little bit slower. It causes my mind to kind of switch into, okay, where am I breathing? And so I want you to be able to do that because that's the whole purpose of this Breathwork Toolkit, is that you have the tools that you need so that whenever something happens in life in real time, you're able to apply that framework. It comes second nature for me, but that's because I've been practicing these tools for quite some time. So I want to encourage you to use the breath regulating exercise that I'm going to give you at least 3 times a day for the next 3 days. And it's a super simple 3-step technique that takes about 3 minutes. So it's pretty easy to remember, 3, 3, 3, 3. And so it is going to be observing your breath, regulating your breath, and then checking in. So how to do this in real life. So you would observe how your breath is flowing in your body. Like, where is it flowing? Is it deep? Is it shallow? Is it longer inhales, longer exhales? Or is it short inhales, short exhales? Or maybe it's a mix of the inhales are long and the exhales are short, or the inhales are short and the exhales are long. Just kind of observing and checking in. And you might pick up on a pattern when you're observing, maybe your breath in the first thing in the morning, maybe midday, and maybe in the afternoon or right before you go to bed. And then the second part is regulating. So once you observe what your breath is doing or where it's going or how the cadence of your breath is flowing, then you want to regulate. So if you're feeling really tired or lethargic in the morning, or maybe after you've had a big lunch, you might want to then upregulate your breath. And so you might want to make your inhale shorter and your exhales shorter too. You might want to breathe up here versus breathing down here. But if you want to downregulate, then you'd want to breathe a little bit lower and deeper into the belly, and make your inhales a little bit longer, your exhales a little bit longer, maybe match your inhales with your exhales. If you wanted a calm yet focused approach, then you would mix the short inhales with the longer exhales. So let's try a downregulating exercise, an upregulating exercise, and then a mix between those two. So downregulating, breathing into the belly, and breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose for 3 counts. And out through the mouth for 3 counts. Let's try that one more time. In through the nose to the belly. And out through the mouth for 3 counts. and then you would check in. You might even want to number how you're feeling, like 0 being super calm and then 10 being excited. And then give that a number before you do the regulation part of it. And then you want to check in to see how you feel. So it's pretty calm. I was probably like at a 2 because I just finished leading a restorative yoga class. So I'm probably like now feeling a 1. So now we'll try an upregulating technique. So the upregulating techniques are going to be the shorter breaths into like the chest area, like above, like maybe above the ribs, like in this area here. And they're going to be short inhales and quick inhales. And so a really good way to do that is 3 quick inhales in and 3 quick inhales out. And you can inhale through the nose and then exhale out through the mouth. So it looks and sounds like this. So I was at a 1 earlier when I did the regulating technique, and now I'm like at a 4. So I could feel like my heart racing a little bit. I almost have like a little bit of more of a smile. I can feel that I'm talking a little bit faster. So again, observing, then choosing how you want to regulate, and then regulating, and then checking in to see how you feel. So now I'll do another technique for calm and focus. And this is something that energizes but also calms the nervous system down too. So we'll do 3 inhales into the nose, up into like the chest area, a little bit lower than the heart, but more around like the rib area, and then followed by a long exhale. And this is a really good technique if you want to feel calm, focused, and energized. So like this is really good like middle of the day, especially those of you who like get that midday slump like around 3 p.m. This might be a good technique for you to use if you want to be calm, focused, and aware, but also feel a little bit more energized. So 3 inhales into the nose and then long exhale out. So last one. So yeah, I probably feel like a good 3 or 4 right now, but that's just because I down-regulated, and then I also had a restorative yoga session. But again, breathwork is subjective, so you really want to just check in and see how you feel. And so this is how you use the breath observation chart. So by using the breathing guide that's included in this course, as well as the breath observation chart, you can really learn to regulate your breath and really encourage that nervous system regulation for yourself, especially when you are outside of those situations that cause anxiety and depression. The next 7 lessons are going to be breathing practices that you can use to help get you through anxiety, depression, insomnia, help get you focused, help you feel grounded, help you balance your chakras, and there's also a breathing exercise for immunity. And as you go through these breathing exercises, you'll see how this breathing framework kind of fits into different breathwork exercises. If you've signed up for the course on the Teachable platform, you can actually download the audio-only version of each of the breathing practices. And if you want to go deeper into your practice, you might want to sign up for the Conscious Breath Connection course. In that course, I go over conscious connected breathing, which is a more intense and emotionally clearing breathing technique that can really help heal trauma, and it can really clear some stuck energy. It can really help you get some downloads and connect to your intuition. And if you like the handout and want the breath observation worksheet in a journal format, then you might want to order the Breathwork Journal. It's now available on Amazon, and there's a link in the description box below for that too. So that's it for now. I'll see you on the other side. Bye.